Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself, because I'm only talking about bad women that do bad things to good guys, and I teach the good guys how to spot the bad women.
Nigga, what?
When it comes to the men, if I say something about men, do not take it personal, because I'm only speaking in general. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor, hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about why most men are always choosing the wrong woman to be with. All right, a lot of you guys like to turn around and put a lot of blame on the woman, but in a lot of situations, you have to blame yourself for choosing the wrong woman to chase. And the reason why you chose her is because you like her. You have to understand, the difference between a man and a woman is that a woman gets in relationship thinking of self, how it's going to benefit her. No matter what happens, she's always looking, how does this relationship benefit me outside of love? But when it comes to a man, you're always looking for the one that you're attracted to in order to love, and you're rarely thinking about yourself, how it benefits you in the relationship, which is why in most cases, the woman is always winning and the man is emotionally losing, because he's not dating in survival mode the same way that the woman is dating in survival mode. There's two different mindsets going into the same relationship. But today we're going to break down why most men are going to always be making the wrong decision. Let's get to it. First, introverted men trying to date extroverted women.
I talk to everybody.
It works with women, but it doesn't work with men. What do I mean? If you're an extroverted man, you're going to always be attractive to an introverted woman, because an introverted woman loves the excitement. She's willing to come into your life and she's willing to follow you. She's willing to allow you to be the leader because you give her excitement to her life that she's never had before. But when it's the other way around and you're an introverted man chasing an extroverted woman who's out here living her life and she's moving at speeds that you find attractive, and you're finding her attractive because of her sexuality and her confidence, you have to remember, it's natural for a woman to automatically want a leader. So a lot of you guys are introverts and you've been hurt by a woman who's more extroverted than you. And the reason why you got hurt is because you could never be her leader unless you transfer to an extroverted person. You have to understand, extroverted people are only attracted to introverted people for power and dominancy. So a hurt woman will always date a weaker man to make herself feel better for the moment. The only problem is, a lot of you introverts, you get extremely lonely and you catch one of these extroverted women on their way down. And then you get the woman and you give her so many compliments, you treat her so good that you put her back on a pedestal that the guy before her knocked her off of. So understand, introverts trying to date an extroverted woman because she's exciting is your biggest mistake. If you're an introverted man and you're not extroverted to the woman that you're dating, you're gonna always get hurt. It only works when the woman is the introvert and the guy is the extrovert, which is typically the way it's supposed to work. Next, you build fantasies about this woman so you can ignore the red flags.
Husband and wife, and you may kiss each other.
What do I mean? I mean, you start to look at this woman as if she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, as if this is the woman you're going to be with forever, because you spent so much time alone that she's willing to actually come in and play the role for a little bit that you think you want in your life. So when you think that you and her absolutely have a chance of lasting, you go back into marriage mode. What's marriage mode? I'm supposed to love this person no matter what. I'm supposed to love this person no matter what. That's what love tells you. No matter what they do, you are supposed to love them. So when you fall in love early in the relationship, the first thing that you do is ignore all the red flags, because you're telling yourself,
no matter what happens, we're going to face it together.
This is the biggest mistake that you guys have, is building a fantasy inside of your head into thinking that you and this girl is gonna be together for a long period of time because of the way things are going for that good little moment. You are gonna ignore all of her flaws. She needs you to be a doormat. What you're doing, you're offering to be a doormat if it keeps you in the relationship, because you fantasize her being a woman she's not really, that she's not. You're ignoring all her red flags out of desperations of falling in love with her. Next, your old baggage is attracting the same energy.
Are people discussing the old you? That's because they don't have access to the new you.
Because you're so used to baggage in your life, you drag it into the next relationship and it becomes nothing but drama and makes you insecure because you never feel like you're good enough. The more baggage you go through in a relationship, the more when you get in the next relationship, you're gonna be extremely insecure and you're gonna start to think that everybody wants your woman. And once you start thinking everybody wants your woman, it is typically when you're gonna end up breaking in a relationship. But the reason why you're doing that is because the baggage you haven't been able to get over is still running through your brain. The worst thing that you could do is leave a relationship that was bad and then get into a new relationship, because you're gonna go into the new relationship more insecure than what you was with the old one. So if the old girl cheated on you, you're gonna be with a girl that gave in to you, but you're gonna think any little thing she does is gonna be the same way. And guess what? You're gonna do so much of that, you're gonna run her out of your life, and she's gonna end up doing the same thing as the girl did to you before, because you never cleaned up your energy. Next, you love unemotional, available women due to the simple fact that when you was a childhood, you were always thirsty for love.
Get up! Mommy, get up!
Ethan, unlock the door and let Mommy in, okay? Ethan, unlock the door. Ethan, unlock the door now.
All right, everybody knows that the childhood is one of the biggest disappointments. A lot of you guys have mothers that absolutely regret having you because the father is not in your life right now. And guess what? She's not afraid to let you know that you have been a burden in her life. That's what causes a lot of men to actually date the wrong woman, is your own mother. You're resentful of your own mother, or she turns you into a solid beta male and have you running around here thinking that if you worship a woman, it's going to work.
Damn, you looking good today.
Now you feeling this girl way too much.
No, you have to understand this, and you have to understand this clearly. You have to actually go back and look at your childhood, analyze your childhood. And you have to say to yourself, how did I grow up? I grew up an introvert. Okay, I didn't grow up around people. This is what I feared. What do I want to change in my life? That's what you got to look at. You have to look at your life and you have to say, all right, tomorrow starts my new life. This is what I want to happen going forward. But a lot of you can't get that thought process because you're caught up on old things that used to happen in your childhood, which is going to cause you to chase the wrong person because you're trying to fill a void in your life. Analyze your childhood, but you need to wake up and say to yourself, tomorrow's a different day, and far as my future, I can control that. You can't control the past. Next, you don't know how to go for the person you need.
She's kind, she's good-hearted, she's happy.
You only know how to go for the person you want. That's why you keep choosing a bad person. It's because when it comes to the type of person you want, it's always done at a visual. A guy can walk in the strip club and like 20 girls before he get to the back of the line. He can go to the mall and find somebody to like. You can always go somewhere and find a woman that you're gonna be attracted to that you want, but you can't always find the one that you're gonna actually need to come in your life and help you level up. See, a lot of you guys, if you don't get the girl that you want, you feel like, I'm not gonna waste my time dating. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get money. I'm not gonna waste any time trying to be successful due to the fact that I've already told myself I'm too ugly and I won't be able to do it. So what a lot of you guys have done is you've already exited yourself out of the game because the girl that you want, you believe that you're never gonna get. So you turned around and you've given up on life. Now, any girl that come in your life that's giving you attention is typically gonna drag you down. As a man, if you cannot get in control of your emotions and you cannot find a purpose to chase, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Life is going to suck. And you're gonna find yourself running around here just like women. Arguing, debates, and fights would be your life. Having fun and traveling the world won't. You gotta realize the more you sit inside the house and become a bot, that's on you. That's on you. You can't blame nobody else. The world has all of this to offer out here. It's a big world out here, bro. How are you gonna choose to live it? This is Anthony Spade. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.